evening. Well, it's almost midnight. When I was laying up here thinking about stuff that has happened in my life, and you know, I wanted to just say, pay attention to what people say to you. Just thinking back over my life, when I first started this YouTube channel, it started as a social outlet for people in my town to see what was going on, because I used to plan events and people would always say, "Oh, I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about this." So I was like, "Oh, okay." And this is when YouTube first started. People thought it was a joke when you told them you had a YouTube channel. Anyway, so one day I used to manage also a DJ, and I think it was some artist, I can't remember. I came to the town. He was like, "Why don't you go ahead and interview that person, a particular person?" I was like, "Oh, okay." Interviewed the person, put him up on YouTube. And all of a sudden, people started hitting me up. "Oh, hey, can you come and interview this person?" And I was just thinking about, just letting people know what was going on locally. But half of the people I was starting to interview were turning out to be celebrities. And it was growing, and I had to develop a production team. And mind you, I didn't even want to be in the front of the camera. I'm more behind the camera, the production side. But after doing that first interview, I wound up being the host. So anyway, long story short, I had an event that I covered that was in Austin, and I was riding with my camera guy. And when we were talking, and he said to me, he said, one day they're going to come and ask you, will you sell your soul? And this is no joke, guys. This truly happened. And I remember driving, and I laughed because I kind of had heard about Illuminati stuff, but I really wasn't deep into all of that. And just, and then he started explaining that to me. And I said, "Well, I can tell you right now, no." Once he started explaining and I started listening, taking it more seriously as we were riding, and I told him, "No, that will never happen." And he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm just saying because stuff is kind of moving, fast for you," and which it was. And had I continued doing what I was doing, I probably would have a huge audience. I mean, huge, because I started this, so long ago. But I didn't really pay attention to the severity of what he was saying. Because now as I lay here, I wonder, was he asking me in a roundabout way, to see where my mind was at? Would I consider it? Or was he warning me? Because with all this going on, I don't know. I don't know. But that was so very surreal when I think back on it, because he wasn't joking at all. He was serious. And with the job I have now, I think I was more coerced in working there, because the person that got me the position saw my YouTube. He knew, I used to do the videos and the event planning, and I never wanted to even do anything in radio. come on, I'll show you how to work the system and be on air. And I just was never really interested in that, but I did it because I was going through a divorce and I needed a job. I had quit my job of 14 years being associated with the military and working with children. So I was in my back was against the wall, I guess you could say. But once I got up there, seems like all hell broke loose. And now I'm here, staring at this picture on the wall, talking to you guys that I don't even know. I almost feel like, what was that movie? With Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll Be Back. Sarah Connor. You know how it's a sci-fi movie and they listen to a recording. You know, I think they went back to the future, came from the future, went to the past to save people. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Like, TIs are talking to each other via YouTube, websites. We get it. And some perps, they know. They've chosen the other side. But there's some people who I believe don't know, like when I didn't know. But will they stumble on all of our recordings too late? I mean, this really feels like an out of this world experience. Okay, guys. Just thought I'd drop this video. Much, much love.